What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus ROG gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're going to check out a game called Poolscape. Now, this one no one requested or anything. I just thought, hey, that looks kind of fun, and I like these maze-like games. Let's try it out. And it looks like it'd be easy to run, or it looks like it'd be so easy to run that even the Steam Deck can do it. And I was right. Unlimited, the Steam Deck was getting anywhere from like 90 all the way up to like 190 and 300 in the starting place, but the starting place doesn't really count. There's almost nothing going on there. But so I don't foresee, even in the most demanding places, it really dropping too much under 60. Maybe it would drop down into the hot, like mid 50s in like the worst part of the game, but who knows? Maybe it wouldn't even do that, but it's always a possibility. I always like warning people that, just like with these guys, even if we get like perfect FPS at 1080p, doesn't mean it will the whole game everywhere, because there's so many different levels. I think every tube that you see at the beginning is a different level. So pretty badass for like an under 4 gig game. I think this game was like actually under a gig. I think it was like 980 gigs. Not bad. Or 980 megabytes, excuse me. 980 gigs would be fucking retarded. I'd be like, holy shit, that's like my whole drive. I'm not playing this game. Not if it looks like this. Anyway, why don't we get into some gaming?
So we're just going to do some 1080p. Now, it might not be able to get 60 plus everywhere, but it was doing a pretty good job from what I was seeing. But then I got to the Firebat and went to some other places that were a little bit tougher, and it was dropping down to the 40s. So these might still drop down into like low 50s. Maybe not 40s, but just saying. Maybe not. Maybe it was just a Firebat thing. But I was just pointing that out. So let's jump on in. Now we're going to do the same thing on the Ally X. There's 1080p, 100% resolution scale. And all of these seem to do a pretty dang decent job. Now there could be some spots where that's not the case anymore, but at least where I was at, it was doing good. But there could always be some more harder to run spots that I just didn't get to. So let's jump in and see what it can do anyway. So, full screen, 1080p, same as the rest of the allies. Now this one got a few more FPS. But funny enough, the Lenovo actually kept up with this thing quite well. I still think this thing won by like a smidgen, but it's a better processor and GPU versus a worse one. So I guess operating system was just doing some magic there. Or it could have just been different levels. I don't think I was on the same level on them, so you can't really do apples to apples. Either way, let's go see what this thing can do. And then, of course, the camera recorded portion.
Well, alright, let's get a little camera recorded gameplay now. Oh, that's right. Do not knock that way. Yeah, these things seem to play this just fine. I figured if the Steam Deck could, I'd be pretty disappointed if these couldn't. Gotta do a sick trick. Now, didn't they say this shit was toxic or something? When I first came in here, I don't know, I could have sworn I saw something behind that frickin' building back there. Like right when I got to about here, and then I looked over, and there was nothing there. So I don't know. And there was a tape thing that said there was something watching us, so did I just spot the thing that's like they were talking about, or might my mom be playing tricks on me? And then this is the one that has an actual place to go, too. Because at first I thought this was frickin', you know, just a dead room. First time I played, but then I decided to check on the second HOLED, and I was like, oh no, we fucking go in here. But I didn't see him on either of those. Or it, or whatever the hell it is. Maybe there was nothing there, and that was just my mind playing tricks on me. Which is the whole intention of these kinds of games, after all. They want to fuck with your head. And get you all creeped out and shit. Holy shit, that is pretty high. I'm not, like, super scared of heights or anything, but I don't know. When you get to that kind of level, I start getting a little bit iffy. I couldn't find a way out, so I jumped. Oh. Well, I don't really feel like doing that yet, but I guess that's always an option. I don't think I'd ever have the balls to do that in a place. Like, I can't find myself out. I guess just kill myself. Like, nah, I'd probably just starve to death slowly, constantly trying to find a way out until the bitter end. I'm not much for giving up and just succumbing to death, if I can help it anyway. Yeah, and it sounds like if you jump down there, you're jumping right into something's mouth. Like, that's what the game wants. So like, ooh, I'm hungry. Jump off. I could use a little snack. Okay, see? I wasn't crazy. I think that was probably that son of a bitch I saw earlier. And who knows how many times he's probably popped up that I didn't notice. You little bastard. Looks like some weird alien plant. don't see anywhere else to go there, so I figure this is the right way. If such a thing even exists. See? Algae water is toxic. Be cautious. Oh, I guess that's a different color than that algae floating. Other stuff was just kind of brown. Oh no, am I just back at the start? Alright, so we completed it. Anyway, why don't we use the opportunity to go move on to the next, well, next ally. I was going to say next Steam Deck, but these are not Steam Deck. Alright, let's get some camera, record gameplay on the OLED, or not OLED, on the Ally X now. For some reason I keep thinking these things are Steam Decks today. No idea why. Oh, no, I already came from that way. We won't go this way. That's funny. They must be talking about this. Lean on me. Alright. Can I make that jump? Apparently so. The fuck kind of shit is this? Well, hopefully that thing ain't down here. Internal imprisonment. Yeah, that doesn't sound very fun. Oh yeah, Supreme Gamer right here. Eye track. Yeah, I always trust that. Don't trust that room. A familiar face. Ducky. The heck is this thing, though? It kind of looks like that Star of David. And I'm pretty sure that's a Jewish thing. Not 100%. Like I said, I'm pretty ignorant when it comes to religions. I kind of just steer clear from them. Let them do their own thing. As long as they're not trying to kill me or convert me or any of that, it's all good. Ooh, lighthouse. This is great. Wish more games ran at this kind of FPS on this thing. Oh, that's level 6? I figured that'd be level 2. Because this was level 1. So this one's going to be hard to see. Well, that should make things a little creepy. Anyway, why don't we move on to the next ally? Alright, let's get some camera recorded gameplay now. I think I might have gotten lost again. Yeah, that looks like death. Same thing with all these. Oh, you can't even go anywhere. Okay. At least in those ways. No, I can't go through any of them, huh? Oh, I must have made a wrong turn over here then. Well, there's gotta be a way to go in here. I remember there's nowhere else to go but here. Where am I messing up? Is it one of those things where the door's behind one of these? No. Okay, what about this one? No. Oh, two. Whee! Oh shit. Go back over here. Oh, I guess I can't. I saw the thing up there and tried to go to it, and that's probably a trap. This one's a toughie that you can't see. Okie dokie. Looks like this room. Oh, well, let's just wrap up. Alright guys, that's a wrap for Poolscape on the Asus Allies, and ran just fine on them. Figured it would after seeing how it ran on the Steam Deck, but hey, sometimes Windows can just be lame, be like, hey, you know, this game should be easy to run, but we're just going to make it a stutterfest because reasons. I honestly have no idea why, but it's done it before. So I figured it could do it again, but nope, luckily, not this time. So that's nice. Even though my Alienware decided to shit the bed on me, at least this game has been being very nice and seems like it's going to be very playable on every single thing. And we can just use the other capture computer for everything until then. And we don't use it for the small form factor in my bedroom anyway, we just use Shadowplay, so I'll just make videos on those until we get the parts. I already ordered everything, found a nice motherboard for like 74 bucks that can take this CPU. I mean, the only thing that might screw me is if the BIOS isn't right, it might sit there and tell me, nah, this isn't supported, and do the same thing this is doing, just give me a black screen and not do anything. But we'll see. If that's the case, I can always just grab some supported CPU. Like, they used to make like 3rd gen 3 or like 4 core chips that were super cheap. I can probably find one of those for like 40 bucks. Just grab that. It'll be annoying, but I'll just do that. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's on my mind a little bit. I know trying to make these videos to take my mind off it, but until I can get that thing fixed again, I know I'm just going to be constantly thinking about it. But hey, no reason to sit there and blab and talk your guys' ears off. It's time for me to wrap this up so I can go make some more videos on this particular game. So, peace out. Wished I could do it with that hand perfectly, but until I can do it better, I'm just going to keep doing it left-handed. Peace out. So, peace out, and until the next video.